What is up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of the My Player Career Mode. So today, we've got a few more games to give to you, and we're in good form at the moment, so hopefully they'll go well for us. But one thing I want to do quickly, one of you guys rightfully pointed out that actually the slick back hairstyle is also in the short area. So we're going to go over it in the short area today. It might have been the short one that you were wanting me to put on rather than the long one that I did put on. But you can see there anyways, that is the new hairstyle. Yeah, it looks so, I don't know what to make of it really. But regardless, let's go with today's episode, guys, and let's have an absolutely beast episode in terms of performance as we have been doing. The first game here comes up against Hull City, so we'll see how we get on in this one. I think in terms of league performance right now, where are we currently in the league? So we're sat in third at the moment, 18 points, 8 games played. So yeah, we're not quite at the top, but we're certainly up there and challenging. So let's go against Hull City today, guys, and pick up the 3 points. Alright, guys, there is the team that we are playing with today. Arnautovic out on the left, Sane out on the right. A midfield of Del Fernando and Aaron Moy. And the back line is sort of weak. So maybe this will come back to bite Pep Guardiola on the backside here, because he's named somewhat of a weaker team. We're going to bump it up to Legendary as well for this one. So I'm looking forward to it. Hopefully we'll get the result that we're hoping for. But as I said, this weaker team, I'm sure Hull City will give us a very tough game. We've got 2 strong centre-backs. Our left back and right back are a bit meh, but they'll do the job, I suppose. And the right-hand side, Sane is very, very good, of course. But it's going to be interesting to see how Arnautovic gets on at that left, because he is knocking on in terms of age now, and I don't quite know how good he's going to play on that left-hand side. But regardless, we've played there with Nolito before, and he's quite old now as well. And his physical side of the game is very, very slow now. So I've already played with a winger. In some cases, it's quite slow. So hopefully we'll be able to play with Arnautovic. You can see we have 98 finishing right now, which is pretty decent as well. So we're underway here at the KCOM Stadium, guys. I'm looking forward to it. The first game of today's episode. Can we pick up the 3 points in it? Lucas now going down the left. Gave the ball off to Andre Silva. Who's running through now. Gets past Otamendi, and he's got Mangala for support. In the middle, here he is now. Hull City, what a save! Rulli with a big stop there. 29 minutes into this one. We've been shocking in this first half, guys. I've had nothing coming my way. And honestly, Hull City deserve to be leading this one. But for a good save by Rulli, we would have been 1-0 down. Sane out wide now. Dinks that towards the back stick. It is in the middle. Aaron Moy's there. Comes back post. What a goal that is. Into the back of the net it is. We lead on the stroke of half time. And it's actually Arnautovic. The man I was a bit unsure about on this left-hand side. It was good build-up play. And then Sane dinks across into the area. I end up in no man's land. Moy tries to diving header it in. Can't reach it. Falls to Arnautovic back stick. And he absolutely rifles it in off the underside of the crossbar. If it had touched me on the way through, it would have been offside. But still, 45 minutes in the game, we lead by a goal to 0. And we don't deserve it, in all honesty. We haven't been good enough to win this one or lead this one so far. And I kind of feel hard done by on Hull, but we'll take it. Ball at my feet now. Bit of space to run into, but I've given the ball off to Sane on the right. Sane with it. Going to look back inside for me now, and I have got to take it backwards at the moment because no pass on right now. But Arnautovic is sort of trying to make a run for me. I couldn't quite give it off to him. So we'll go in now to Fernando. Fernando into Delph. Delph, play up through the gap. And he did do. And I'm in on goal. Got to make it 2. And I did do. We have managed to make it 2-0. It came at the hands of Fabian Delph with a little ball through the gap there. And we make it Hull City 0. Manchester City 2. Good team build up. And in the end, it came with a fantastic finish. Good ball from Delph. Touch rounder. I think that's Curtis Davis there at the back. And then a simple side-footed finish past the oncoming. I think it's Jakupovic, but could be wrong there, but still, fantastic play, and we've managed to take. Oh, it's actually Maripan. It's not Curtis Davis. It's actually Maripan. So yeah, pretty poor defending, but we'll take it regardless. We've got ourselves a goal. That's our 10th Premier League goal of the season so far. We are flying high right now, and at the KCOM, Hull are silenced, even though they don't quite deserve to be 2-0 down in this one. So they've swapped Sane and Arnautovic for Salah and Sterling. Ball over the top. Got to be dealt with by Otamendi. It was dealt with, and it comes into Aaron Moy. Moy back now. Now it's with Fernando. Back to Moy. Moy into Sterling. Sterling, I'm available for him. He has given it off to me as well. And we are going to turn back inside here and look to go forward. We've got a pass on the right-hand side here in the form of Salah. Gave it off to the Egyptian. Here is Salah. Now Fernando into me. Bit of space. Took it around the defender brilliantly. And I'm in goal now. Got to score. Make it 3. I have done. It is Hull City 0. Manchester City 3. Very harsh on Hull today, but 2 lapses in concentration against me is not what you want to have happen here. And this time, it is not Mariappa, it's Jake Livermore, the one who misses the tackle and allows me to run straight through. And when I'm 1-on-1 with the keeper, the chances are it's going to end up in the back of the net. However, our finishing's been pretty poor as of late, so I'm saying that. But I mean, that time around, we got the finish into the bottom corner. Our 2nd goal of the game here, and our 11th league goal of the campaign. Absolutely sensational. This is unreal. Gave it back here to Fernando. Fernando to John Stones. Stones gave the ball inside to Delph. Delph into Salah. Salah into me. And I've got a chance here to make it and possibly get my hat-trick as I tried to take it round Robertson with the little ball roll. And unfortunately, a good block, or a good tackle rather, from the Hull City left-back denied me the chance for the hat-trick here. And unfortunately there, we couldn't manage to do it. But still, it's good for us. And we do get the header in, actually, and the keeper stops it between the sticks. So, yeah, we're not going to get our hat-trick, I don't think. But still, 3-0 victory, 3 points. I'll take it every day of the week. John Stones out on the left now for us. Not really known for his attacking threat at the moment in terms of world football. He's very good on the ball. But as a left-back, I'm not so sure. I know he used to play right-back, but I don't know how his left foot is at the moment. So we'll see, I guess, if he can whip a ball in. But unfortunately not. 90 minutes on the clock here. 3-0 victory, 3 points on the board. We also managed to grab ourselves 2 goals in this episode so far, which is sensational. Narvich with the first, us with the other 2 in this one, and fantastic play all across the board. Hull City 0, Manchester City 3. Feel very hard on them because they deserve something out of that one. But at the end of the day, you can play games and have good chances, and if you don't take them, the better teams will end up taking theirs and making you pay for it. So that early chance that Hull City had, they had to have scored it, but a good stop from Rulli means that we ended up going on to win the game. We also got man of the match for that one as well. Fantastic play. Bit of trading as well, guys, as we look to improve to a 92 rated striker, which would be absolutely crazy if we could. But right now, we are currently sat just at halfway in the overall at the moment, trying to get up there. So you can see how our stats are progressing. Our free kick accuracy still needs to improve a hell of a lot as well. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with the way things are going at the moment at Manchester City. It looks as if we've got a cup game coming up here against Southampton. I'm going to check my fitness right now. And if it's bad, we will not play it. If it's good, we'll play it. So I think stamina-wise, I should be okay for this one. Actually, you know what? Fernando's pretty low. I mean, I'm pretty low. I think I'm going to sim this one, guys, because it is the EFL Cup as well. So in terms of fitness, I don't want to be wasting fitness here. I want to be making sure that we go on and win games. So it is round 4 of the EFL Cup. We are going to go ahead and sim this right now, and we'll see exactly the result we got. We managed to win by 3-0 against them. So even simming it worked out for us. We're currently sat 2 points behind Arsenal at the top of the table as we move into the second gameplay game of this episode, which will be against Everton here. And then potentially we'll be playing at home against our former club, Valencia, to end the episode off. That could be very interesting, to say the least. We lost 1-0 to them in the opening game of the Champions League when we first played them in the group stage, so I don't want to repeat that at the Etihad. I want to make sure that we are playing well in that one. But before that, guys, as I said, we will be taking on Everton here. John Stones, possibly against his former club if he does play. He's not playing, unfortunately. You can see the team. Gundogan back into the midfield today. Arnautovic starts out on that left like he did for the first game. Coleman back in at right back. Mangala Otamendi still in the 2 centre-back rolling. And Sane out on that right. Again, bumping this one up to Legendary, checking out and see how it goes and see what we can do. And I actually forgot to show you the sliders for last one, so I'll do it on this occasion. But yeah, I'm feeling pretty confident. The team's playing well. Everything seems to be gelling pretty good, but the one thing I want to see is how our Champions League performances get on, because as I've said, we went to Valencia last time out, we lost. We didn't play well. You know, we went over to Spain and we pretty much got slapped. So at the Etihad on this occasion, I don't want to have that happen. I want to prove a point to my former club, and I don't want to be going out of this group stage in the first part of it. You know what I mean? So I want to make sure we're playing well in the Champions League. As I've said before, that is the only trophy left that I really want to win. Well, that and the Euros with England, because we've already won the World Cup, of course. But yeah, that and the Euros, they're the only 2, you know, sort of major trophies left. I mean, the Premier League, yes, will be great to win, but of course we've got a few seasons to do that if we stay at Manchester City or if we in fact move. But regardless, guys, we are playing the Etihad today. Manchester City are taking on Everton. Let's go and let's win this one as well. I'm actually going to show you the Everton squad as well, so you can see the players that we are coming up against in this one. Coleman against his former club, of course. That is the Everton lineup. Balassi, Besic, Jagielka Pennington, I guess, Tim Krul, Luke Garbutt, and the main names in there that I recognise, and the other guys I'm not too sure about. So no Lukaku for them, unfortunately. Must have left already. So, in fact, what am I talking about? He went to Bayern Munich because we were there with him. So yeah, he's at Bayern Munich. So yeah, let's go, guys. 3 points, hopefully, from this one. Playing back at home. Let's have a good performance. I'm not happy with the way the team are forcing the play right now, guys. Every single pass, instead of getting the ball under control and trying to knock it about a little bit, they're just trying to force it straight up the pitch. And I'm not calling for it. And the right wide men either aren't in a good position to receive it. So every time they're getting it, it's getting quite frustrating with the fact that they are trying to force the play a little bit too much. We have got the ball here, though. Chance to get on the attack here. Out to the left-hand side is Arnautovic. Arnautovic dinks it to near post. Oh, and the defender got a vital touch on that one because I was waiting in the centre there as it went into the hands of Tim Krul. So potentially, if he had not got that touch, there was a chance there. Oh my God, my players are just running it into danger. Every time they get the ball, they run into somebody. And now Everton with a chance now. Strike comes in. Poor in the end from them, but we need to improve. This first half, once again, very much like the whole first half, has been slow, methodical, shocking, not good. But the thing is, every time they get the ball as well, they're either passing it straight to an Everton man or just running it straight into them as well. Like this occasion here, there's 3 Everton players. Why are you taking it into a more dangerous area than you need to do? We need to improve in the second half. Oh, I tried a long ranger, guys, and unfortunately, Krul was equal to it. But that's our first shot of the game, and it came in the 62nd minute from a long ranger from me. This is what I'm talking about. Team today, I don't know if it's Everton's game plan. At the moment, the cross comes in. Good save. Get on the rebound of that one, please. No, it will be cleared away. But yeah, Everton have come with a game plan, and at the moment are exploiting that game plan, and it's working wonders for them. We need to try and get something in the second half. We started off brighter than we did in the first, with a couple of chances early on in this one, but ultimately haven't been able to find a very, very good one, as Krul's made 2 good saves. But we, as I say, we started off brighter, so it's positive from here on out. Garbutt now crossing into the area. Barkley's there. Oh my word! How on earth has really stopped that again? That's twice in the episode when it should be 2 sure goals for the computer. And both occasions, Rooney has made a very good stop. I mean, both of them have pretty much been straight at him. But still, from there, you've got to score. And Ross Barkley must be kicking himself. That is just shocking. Absolutely shocking. He has to score there. There's no excuse for that. Has to be a goal. Sané made the run, but couldn't give it off to him just yet. In the middle now is Gundogan. There is a strike coming in, and it will be wild and over the bar. It looks as if we're going to end up with a 0-0 draw, guys. As I say, it's been a shocking game for us. Haven't been good enough to get anything out of it. And it seems as though the game plan that Everton had, they stuck to it, and they've frustrated us. That was the game plan, and it certainly worked, because I'm frustrated. And yeah, this is what happens. When you come up against some of the teams like Everton, they are very good at sticking to a game plan. And once they have their game plan, it's very difficult to break them down. And today's game plan has seemed to have worked wonders. But we have got a chance possibly in the last few minutes of this one of the game. The ball is forced through to me in the area. I've got no other chance to shoot. And the ball on rebound. Sané can't reach it. I had no other option there. There was no one at the back post. I had to shoot and hope that the rebound was going to come back to somebody if he did make the save. Unfortunately, didn't. And as I say, game plan at the moment for Everton working. Ball over the top. Everton potentially with a 90th minute chance here. Not good if we concede in this 90th minute because the game plan for Everton has worked so far. It's frustrated me as well from the first whistle. And I don't like games like this when I get frustrated because I can't get on the ball. Unfortunately, we've ended up with a 0-0 draw for this second game of today's episode. Yeah, I mean, I don't really know what to say other than the fact of the game plan that Everton had, they stuck to. And if we can't break down a team because of a simple game plan of getting men behind the ball and then putting pressure on us when we have it, we're not going to go far, are we? Like I said, I've got no idea why we've got such talent on the bench, such as Pjanic not playing and people like that. I guess he could be resting them for this Valencia game, but if they don't play in this one and he goes with the same midfield, I'll be seriously questioning why on earth he has got them on the bench. We did get the play of the month, so that's not too bad to see, but Arsenal winning again means that we've lost a bit of ground at the top of the table, but it's still early doors, and we'll still look to try and get ourselves at that top spot come the end of the season. So we're going to go into our third and final game now of today's episode against Valencia, and hopefully have a better game in this one than we did in the first time we played against them in the group stage. So yeah, I'm looking to play against my former club and looking to win this one. Alright guys, so that is the team we're going with. Clichy at left back. I have no words as to why he's at left back. Got no idea, right? But we're going to bump up to legendary like we have done for the episode. We've got Fernando in the middle, Pjanic, Jorginho, no Gundogan. We've got Sterling and Salah on the right and the left. So the attacking threat going forward is hopefully going to be good. The delivery, hopefully going to be good. But we'll have to see how the rest of the team gets on. We're taking on Valencia for the second time this season. Our former club, of course, went over to there and lost by a goal to nil. So we don't want it to happen at home. We want to win this one. Come on, boys. Don't let me down in this don't let me down in this game, because the first game when we went to Valencia, they were shocking. We didn't get on the ball. We never were in the game. So this one against them at the Etihad, I'm sure Pep's had a bit of strong words to say. So hopefully his game plan today will work out and we can grab ourselves a victory. We will know all about these players as well. Raul Jimenez, if you remember, struck one against the bar very early on when we travelled over to Spain as the replacement for us. He was already at the club, but he seems to be getting the first team football now that we have left. We, of course, went to Bayern Munich after them, so we haven't gone straight from there to here. But still, you know, it is our former club. We had a good year there, or a good year and a half. We scored a lot of goals. We won trophies. And I have fond memories of Valencia. But my only objective now is to take them down in this Champions League game and make them suffer for it. So we shook the hands there with the players that we know pretty well from our year and a half over there. As I said, that is our team on your screen. We, in fact, have a bench of Sane, Iheanacho, Mangala, Entep, Luka Jovic. So, you know, Sane, you know, sort of Iheanacho on the bench. You know, two very good attacking players to possibly come on and hurt them later on in the game. But we'll have to see. Valencia, that is their team. Gaia, Garay, Ayala, and I do believe they have Montoya at right back. Gil, Medran, Tropi, Katabia, Raul Jimenez, Bakali, and Alves between the sticks. So on paper, we have the better team. But we had the better team when we went to Spain, and they absolutely mugged us off. So we need to win this one. Come on, boys. I believe we can do this. No. Do not let them score here on the stroke of half time. Tackling somebody. What are you doing just watching him? This is what I mean. They're just watching them play. This is so annoying, guys, because, like, every time I want to get on the... Like, look at that. That just sums up this way this first half just gone. Oh, my God. What are we to do? How do I change this? Every time we come up against a Champions League team, or even Valencia for that matter, we get completely outplayed. Look. We haven't even had a shot yet. Again. Very much like the Everton game. I don't know how we've had 50% of the possession, because we haven't even been on the ball in the third half. Oh, my God. This game's going to be so annoying. I can see it ending 1-0 again to them after we haven't had a shot. Just come on. Make the second half better, please. Oh, my God. Oh, my... Are you joking me? John Stones! What are you doing? Oh, my God. This just... Oh, wow. This episode or this game... I can't believe it. We haven't had a shot, and we're going to lose by a goal to 0. What is wrong with the Manchester City team whenever we play Champions League football? Or even specifically, what is wrong with them when we take on Valencia? I am tilted. I am so tilted. And they're going to score possibly to make it 1-0 with 6 minutes left. Jimenez steps up and does score. And we're going to lose again to Valencia, this time at the Etihad, being completely outplayed and being outclassed and never been in the game. Manchester City, when we're playing the Premier League, quality. When we're playing the English League, quality. We move to the Champions League, it's like we're a schoolboy team, a bunch of under-9s playing against men. I am tilted, seriously tilted this game. Just give me the ball, I'm just going to fucking run it. I'm just going to run it straight down. Almost worked. I mean, that's the most attacking play we've had all game. 90th minute. Oh, no. Straight at Alves. Hit it either side of the keeper. That's in. Ruli's in the area for some reason. Cross towards the back stick. Ruli, get on the end of that. Nope. Cleared away. Fernando. Get it back in. We need to get it back in. Otherwise, the ref's going to blow his whistle here. Oh, you piece of fuck. No! We've lost again. 1-0 defeat yet again to Valencia. I don't know what to tell you guys. Seriously, I honestly do not know what to tell you guys. We had one shot in the entire game, and it came in the 90th minute from me just running at them. Match facts. There you go. It's exactly what I'm talking about, guys. What do I do to change this? What do I do to change the way we play against Valencia? I don't know what we're going to do, guys, because seriously, that was the most... just garbage performance I've ever seen. I am tilted, as you can probably tell. Not a good way to end the episode off. Not happy with that one little bit. We're going to take a look at the table in terms of where we are currently sat in the Champions League. That's where we sat in the Prem. But for the Champions League, guys, oh my God, that was so annoying to play. We had one shot in the 90th minute. Dear, dear me. So we are going to check out the Champions League table here. And at the moment, we are currently sat in Wait, we're sat third. 2 games left. And we'll be taking on Red Bull Salzburg and PSG. So will Valencia. So they're only above us because of their record against us. You can see by the goal difference, we're the best in the table. But they've beaten us twice. Our 2 defeats have come to Valencia. So we need to beat PSG and we need to beat Red Bull Salzburg. Whether or not we're going to do that, that's the better question. So I'm going to end the episode off here, guys. Potentially not even going to qualify for the Champions League knockout phases. So we'll have to see. But that's it from me. Hopefully you enjoyed this episode regardless. If you have done, a like rating would be greatly appreciated. As always, thank you all for your continued support on the channel. You guys are immense for everything you do for the channel, and I appreciate it all, as I usually say. So yeah, thanks all for watching. I'm so tilted and frustrated about that last game, but we'll bounce back next episode with that game against West Ham. I'm me, Danny, and I'm out. Adios.